They don't care if America burns. They really don't, as long as it's their side doing the burning. And anyone who speaks out against these radical Marxist leftists, which now own and control the media, anyone who says anything to them, anyone who points out any facts, they are ostracized. Well, apparently, if you're from a small town, brace yourselves. The media is calling you a racist. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And by the way, the extraordinary backlash that is heading the way of the media from small town America, which, by the way, is almost all of America. I don't care if you're from a small town in Pennsylvania, Wyoming, Ohio, which I'm going to, by the way, I'm going to head out there for the Jason Aldean concert. Yes. So as you're going to be listening to this, I'll probably be on a flight to Ohio and get ready for the concert in the small town of Blossom, Ohio. And I'm so excited about that because I'll be going to the Blossom Music Center, and I will be there with small town Americans celebrating this beautiful nation. And I'm positive that people from all different backgrounds will be going to the Jason Aldean concert. And it makes me sick to see what is happening to our country. And it makes me sick to see that people like that I used to buy their music, right? Trisha Yearwood, Garth Brooks. By the way, the CMT pulling away his video, right? Saying that it was controversial. Try that in a small town. When we saw our cities overwhelmed by BLM groups and leftist radical groups, we saw our streets in flames. We saw people being beaten, people being killed, and we're supposed to forget all that? And he writes a song about it, which is very Americana. That's what we do. We write songs about things. And now he is being targeted. This is what we've talked about over and over again. This narrative and this idea that these radical left leaders, media, lawmakers have implemented in an effort to ostracize you, the American people, if you just speak your beliefs and if they don't coincide with theirs. They don't care if America burns. They really don't, as long as it's their side doing the burning. And anyone who speaks out against these radical Marxist leftists, which now own and control the media, anyone who says anything to them, anyone who points out any facts, remember, like Ben Shapiro says, facts don't care about your feelings. Anyone who points out facts, they are ostracized. And that is what you and I will be talking about today. And by the way, I'm going to play this clip. If you all haven't heard it yet, it's Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, and they sound literally like they have been possessed, either by some kind of Marxist ghost or some alien. I haven't figured it out yet, but I need you all to hear this, and I need you all to stay with me. I want to talk about that today and more. But first, we've got Allegiance Gold. Gold and silver allow you to protect what you've worked so hard for, and it gives you back the control and the privacy that you need. And because reputation is very important to me, that's why Allegiance Gold is the sponsor of the Sara Carter Show. I'm so happy to have them as a sponsor for the show, and they allow you and me and all of my friends to diversify. That means that their gold and silver can back your IRA, your 401k. They can deliver it securely to your door. And right now you can get $5,000 of free silver on a qualifying purchase if you tell them that, guess what? Sara sent you. That's all you got to do. Get $5,000 of free silver on a qualifying purchase when you tell them that Sara sent you. So don't wait, call or click today, 877-702-7272. That's 877-702-SARA, S-A-R-A, no H, or go to protectwithsara.com. We can't control the Biden administration, folks, but we can prepare. That's 877-702-7272. That's 877-702-SARA, SARA, or go to protectwithsara.com. So the left and liberal media is freaking out over this new song by Jason Aldean. I want to read a little bit of that song for you. And I want you to think about this. Is this racist? Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk. Carjack an old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag, and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough? We'll try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. You heard those lyrics. What's racist about those lyrics? Anybody and everybody has committed all of those crimes. Not just non-white people. Is that what they're saying? Are they saying because Jason Aldean wrote this song that he's only talking about people that are not white? That's insanity. That is insanity. Look at Antifa. All you have to do is go down to the streets of Portland. I've been there. And Antifa is running amok. There's a lot of white kids in Antifa. We saw that in Seattle. We saw that throughout the country. He's not talking about the color of someone's skin. He's talking about the insanity that is happening across America. And by the way, that same insanity is spreading far and wide. Nobody is immune to this insanity. It used to be that when you listen to country music, you listen to love songs, you're listening to, storylines, and my dad would listen to Johnny Cash, Freddie Fender. I know those are old. I remember my dad, because he was like a World War II vet. He had 8 tracks. Probably some of you don't even know what that is. Look it up on Google. It's like a giant box, from what I remember, that you stick in another giant box and music comes out of it, right? And he had these 8 tracks, and we would listen to all these great songs. I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was Hispanic country singers or Marty Robbins. And my dad, like my husband laughs at me. He's like, you're the only one that knows all those songs. You're the only one. And music transcends cultural barriers. That's what it does. It doesn't matter if you don't speak the language. Sometimes you listen to it because that rhythm, that sound connects to you. And it doesn't matter if you do speak the language. A lot of people speak English all over the world. American music is famous all over the world, whether you're in Europe, if you go to Africa, country music. I mean, I've heard it everywhere I've traveled. And it is shocking to me that instead of the CMT standing up for Jason Aldean and instead of all of the country music together standing up for him, they are trying to ostracize him. Look, CMT right now confirmed that after they initially aired his song, and the video, Try That in a Small Town, which NBC News says is highly controversial, only because they made it so, they lied about it. The network pulled the contentious clip from the air on Monday, even before the furor over the tune grew greater on Tuesday. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what's happening to country music today. I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, I think there is, it's spreading like a virus. This wokeness, this bizarre wokeness is going across, especially with organizations. And what they don't realize is that the American people are not buying it. We are not buying it. That's why I'm going to the Jason Aldean concert today. I'm getting on a plane. I'm going to fly from Houston to Ohio. I think we need to show all the support we can for Jason Aldean and for those that are willing to stand up for the truth. IRS whistleblower who came forward and said, hey, I'm not doing this because I'm gay and I'm a Democrat. That's why you guys think that I'm, all of a sudden, like, maybe there's some bona fides for me. I'm coming here and I'm blowing the whistle on the Biden crime family because it's the right thing to do. Because should not be a two-tiered justice system in America, which is common in a Marxist nation. And he was telling the Dems, don't say I have more bona fides than another whistleblower because I'm gay and married to a man. That's how crazy these leftist radicals are. There is something going on here. And I'm telling you, it's like a weird possession, right? People that you think, and I've seen this happen even to my friends who I thought were conservative or who had basic values, just basic values. Who all of a sudden, basic American values is what I'm talking about. Basic American values. They believed in the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Second. They believed in our founding fathers. All of a sudden, they're transforming and turning into these mind melt Borg robots that are spewing these radical leftist ideas in such a weird way, like in sync. Take a listen to this. This is Garth Brooks and his wife, Trisha Yearwood, on TikTok. By the way, TikTok, Chinese, owned by the CCP. But listen to them. Tell me if you don't think something's going on here. I'm going to start a conspiracy theory, but listen to this.
We stand with Ukraine, especially the refugees.
There's a global initiative, and of course, supplies and aid is already spread thin. And this is where you come in. We need your help. We need you to donate.
Yeah, I mean, we always ask for love and prayers. Please keep doing that. But we're also going to ask you, dig in your pockets. Be part of the greatest global relief plan mankind has ever seen.
Everybody deserves dignity. Everybody deserves a roof over their head to feel safe. You can be a part of that.
Yeah, amen. So join us, won't you? Stand up for love.
Stand up for mankind.
Stand up for Ukraine.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I have any evidence of this. I'm not saying there's any facts to support my theory here, but I'm starting to see a pattern of possession. Possession, like either there's some kind of virus that has spread through our country and is taking over like people, this radical leftist virus, or somehow they're owning them. I don't know what it is. We're going to throw those theories out there. I'm sure you guys are going to write me and let me know what you think is happening in our country. Is this possession? Are they robots? Have they been Borged? What's going on here? Who is behind it? Because I'm telling you, I have woken up in upside down land. But tonight, I am going to be joined, hopefully, by the non-possessed, by the American people who believe in a small town, who believe in the values of this country, who aren't afraid to speak the truth, and who are willing to stand up to this radical left and support someone that they love and believe in, Jason Aldean. And they are not going to let the left destroy this man's career. The song that he wrote is a song that everyone should be singing. Instead, we have district attorneys across America being put in by people like George Soros that have no bail, low bail, that have turned our streets into filthy messes. Yes, some of them even looking like they are being run by criminal organizations or possessed by zombies. We have a federal government that has allowed the border to be wide open so that over 130,000 Americans have died in the last year of fentanyl overdose and poisoning. We are watching our nation fall apart. We are watching that before our very eyes, and I think the American people are waking up. And God help you. If you are one of those radical leftists, if you're an Antifa leader, if you are trying to cause trouble and you want to start a riot, you better keep that in those no bail, low bail cities. Don't try it in a small town, guys. Just don't do it. That's where I'm heading tonight. But first, if you want to support American products and American ingenuity and American business, go to mypillow.com. This is the 20th anniversary sale. I have my pillow for my dogs. I have my pillow for my kids, for my home. I buy all of the products, whether it's towels, sheets, and everything else. Listen, you're not going to regret it. You're going to love these products. And right now you can get queen size My Pillows, regular price $69.98, now only $19.98, and just $10 more for a king size. So go to mypillow.com/Carter and use promo code Carter to get the queen size My Pillow for only $19.98 during Mike's My Pillow 20th anniversary sale, or call 1-800-685-7221. There you'll find not only the amazing offer, but also deep discounts on all My Pillow products, including the My Pillow slippers, pet beds, blankets, and more. Get the best night's sleep on mypillow.com/Carter and use promo code Carter, or call 1-800-685-7221. mypillow.com/Carter, promo code Carter. Hey folks, support American patriot artists like Jason Aldean. Buy his song. Let's try that in a small town to the top of the charts as fast as possible, and I'll see you in Ohio tonight. If you love today's show and want even more of the Sara Carter Show, make sure you rate this podcast 5 stars and subscribe to your favorite podcast app, whether that's Apple or Spotify. Follow me on Truth at Sara Carter Official, Twitter at Sara Carter DC, and on Instagram at SCarterDC. God bless you. God bless our great nation. God bless Jason Aldean and all the small towns across this great nation. And God bless the great state of Texas.